For the moment, let's talk about what China is doing in Syria in particular. China has not played a direct role in the Syrian conflict, but there is enough evidence to suggest that China has leaned towards the Russian camp and China has supported the Assad regime. This report has more.
The war in Syria is a complicated story, one that has many players, a conflux on interests. These are the players that you know about, but there is one other player that you might not have heard about much. China. Considering its growing global status, Beijing too has had a say in the Syrian war. China has consistently backed Russia's position on Syria at the Security Council. By 2017, Beijing had casted 6 vetoes to protect the Assad government. China had opposed the international sanctions against Syria after accusations of a chemical attack by the Assad government emerged. The moves by Russia and China have posed significant roadblocks before Western nations, especially the United States. China has stayed away from the battleground in Syria, but it has pledged to maintain military ties with Damascus. In 2016, PLA's Rear Admiral Guan Yufei pledged to not only increase humanitarian assistance but step up military-to-military cooperation with Syria. Beijing is working with Damascus to improve training of Syrian military personnel. As American troops withdraw from Syria, China now has an opportunity to expand its presence in this war-torn nation. The situation is a golden opportunity for the dragon. It can benefit economically by using Syria as its turf to reach the entire of West Asia. According to the United Nations, Syria will need $250 billion to rebuild itself. China has already opened its account. Back in 2017, it committed $2 billion towards building an industrial park in Syria. China has a long-term strategy for Syria. It sees benefits in playing ball with the Assad regime. Already, it has called on Turkey to completely stop its military action.
The sovereignty, independence, unification and territorial integrity of Syria should be respected and upheld. We call on Turkey to stop military action and return to the correct way of political resolution.
China's end game is to completely integrate Syria into its Belt and Road project plans. Beijing wants to build a major transport hub in Syria, and Damascus is happy to cooperate. In 2017, Syria had announced that China, Russia and Iran will be given priority for all infrastructure and reconstruction projects when the war is over. It is in Beijing's interest to push for a quick end to the conflict in Syria. After all, it stands to make a fortune from future infrastructure deals. Bureau Report, Wion, World is One.